Good day, everyone. Welcome back to BAM Sports TV, space where you get the ultimate sporting experience. Back again, folks. Another video, rain over Jamaica Premier League, off-season updates, transfers, and coaching movements. Please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Share your thoughts on in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the updates provided in this video. We're less than 200 subscribers away from the 5,000 mark. So if you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It helps with the visibility of the video. Share the video with persons who are interested in footballing content and other sporting content as well. Lots to uncover in this one. In this video, we'll be giving some transfer updates for the Jamaica Premier League as well as some coaching updates. Lots to uncover in this one, so let's go. Mullins United have acquired two players from True Juice FC. True Juice FC is a team that plays in the JFF Tier 2 competition. So firstly, they have acquired 26 years old left back Levon Rigg on a permanent transfer for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Rigg would have played a number of seasons in the Tier 2 competition for True Juice. Was with Lion for a short stint last season. Then he went back to True Juice for the Tier 2 championship. 26 years old, former Yuatan High School Da Costa Cup player, Levon Rigg, has joined Mullins United on a permanent transfer for the upcoming Jamaica. Next up, another player from True Juice that has joined Mullins United for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season is 23 years old striker Curtell Law. So Curtell Law, 23 years old striker, joins Mullins United from True Juice in the Tier 2 competition, looking to make his debut in the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Last season, Laws was a leading goal scorer for True Juice in the Tier 2 championship, scoring 10 goals for the season. True Juice would have just missed out on making it to the semi-finals of the JFF Tier 2 championship. Laws will be looking to make an impact in the Jamaica Premier League. Mullins United would have already lost one of their strikers, Peter McGregor, who joined Portmore United. Scored 6 goals last season. Jason Wright was the second leading goal scorer for Mullins with 5 goals. So they definitely will be looking to add reinforcements to their attacking line. And they believe that Curtell Law is the man. They have acquired him from True Juice for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. All right, next up we head over to Dunby Holding Football Club as the 2022 Jamaica Premier League finalists Dunby Holding FC are set to acquire 26 years old defender Nevon Turner from Montego Bay United on a permanent transfer for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Turner, very experienced player, a player who has made over 100 appearances in the Jamaica Premier League for Montego Bay United, is the former captain of Montego Bay United as well, would have been playing at MBU from 2018-2019 Jamaica Premier League season. Last season, didn't feature as much, so definitely we'll be looking to get more playing time. Can operate as a centre-back, a right-back, or a defensive midfielder. Nevon Turner, very versatile player. Also would have scored some goals in the Jamaica Premier League. Most memorable one which he scored was against Arnett Gardens for Montego Bay United to help them to come from behind and win that game. So Nevon Turner is set to join Dunby Holding Football Club on a permanent transfer for the upcoming season. Both clubs have already agreed on the terms. Player wants to join Dunby Holding, actually is now in training with Dunby Holding FC. So transfer process is expected to be completed soon, and Nevon Turner will be a new player for Dunby Holding Football Club for the upcoming season. Final one for Dunby Holding in this video. They have acquired former St. George's College Manning Cup player, 23 years old defensive midfielder Shemar Booth from Waterhouse Football Club on a permanent transfer for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Booth would have joined Waterhouse in 2022 and spent 3 seasons at the Jews and Base Club, making over 80 appearances in the Jamaica Premier League. So he's not a player who is lacking in experience, has decided to join Dunby Holding Football Club for the upcoming season. We won't be in an unfamiliar territory, as you know, the head coach of Dunby Holding, Damian Gordon, was also the assistant coach at Waterhouse, so he would have worked with Booth. Also, his teammate Christopher Matthews would have also joined in this transfer window. So Shemar Booth, new player, defensive midfielder, joins Dunby Holding Football Club from Waterhouse on a permanent transfer for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. All right, next set of transfers we're going to discuss. We're heading over to Montego Bay United. So Montego Bay United have acquired 22 years old goalkeeper Jahim Williams as a free agent for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. So Jahim Williams would have started his Jamaica Premier League career with Dunbeholden Football Club, then joined Limehall Academy in the Jamaica Premier League, played an entire season for Limehall. At the end of that season, Limehall was relegated, made a switch over to Racing United, and then he left to go and play in Antigua, where he played for John Hughes FC in the Antiguan Premier League. Contract has ended. Now he's back in Jamaica and has joined Montego Bay United for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. So Jahim Williams, 22 years old goalkeeper, has joined Montego Bay United for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Next up for Montego Bay United, they have acquired 21 years old defender Okimo Jones from Harbour View Football Club on a permanent transfer for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. So Okimo Jones would have started his Premier League career with Chapleton Maroons, helped them to get promoted from the Tier 2 competition, played for Chapleton Maroons, then also played for Dunbeholden and then Harbour View Football Club. Also represented both clubs in the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship. So definitely a player that has had a lot of experiences in the Jamaica Premier League and in regional competitions. Just 22 years old. Many persons would have remembered him as a standout player for Clarendon College in the Da Costa Cup. Was arguably one of the best right backs in schoolboy football during his time. So now he's decided to join his fourth club in the Jamaica Premier League. He will be joining Montego Bay United. He's actually a free agent and has already signed with Montego Bay United. Expected to be registration process expected to be completed soon. Would have also seen him play in a preseason practice game versus Arnett Gardens. So Okimo Jones, new player at Montego Bay United for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Final update for Montego Bay United in this video. They have acquired 27 years old winger Timar Lewis, who is a free agent from Harbour View Football Club for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Lewis would have represented Harbour View and also Sandals South Coast in the Jamaica Premier League, making 141 appearances, scoring 17 goals. Would have won the Jamaica Premier League with Harbour View in the 2022 season. Was arguably one of their most impactful attacking players in that season. Shortly after that, he left and went overseas to Bosnia, where he played for FC Majorque in the Bosnian First Division. Would have scored 12 goals in 31 appearances while over there in Bosnia. Came back to the Jamaica Premier League last season, played for Harbour View in the second half of the season. His contract with the club has ended and he's now decided to make a switch west to the western end of Jamaica, where he represented Montego Bay United for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. So that's Timar Lewis, 27 years old winger, joins Montego Bay United as a free agent for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. So next up, move over into the coaching updates. So Harbour View Football Club have appointed Byjeon Thomas as their new head coach for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. So Byjeon Thomas is the new head coach at Harbour View Football Club for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Thomas would have recently resigned as the head coach of Chapleton Maroons. As you know, Chapleton Maroons was acquired by the Phoenix Group. He was, however, employed by the previous owners as the head coach for the upcoming season. He then tendered his resignation to the organization and has now taken over as the new head coach at Harbour View Football Club, replacing Sydney McFarlane, who was appointed earlier, I think sometime in July, as the head coach for the upcoming season. Sydney McFarlane will now act as Byjeon Thomas's assistant for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. So this is a very shocking appointment. I don't think anyone saw this appointment coming. Byjeon Thomas, this will be his this will actually be his second stint in the Jamaica Premier League as a head coach. He would have coached Chapleton Maroons prior in the Tier 2 Championship, brought them to the Premier League, then he left and joined Dunbeholden Football Club as the head coach along with his assistant Christopher Harvey, who was also employed as the assistant at Harbour View. They spent a few months at Dunbeholden, then they parted ways with the club. Thomas, as I said, was employed at the start of the pre-season for Chapleton Maroons, However, Chapleton Maroons has new ownership. They have brought in their coaches and he decided to resign. And he has now journeyed east to take up the head coaching position at Harbour View Football Club. So Byjeon Thomas is the new head coach of Harbour View Football Club, will be assisted by the previous head coach, Sydney McFarlane. Thomas also has a CONCACAF B license and is eligible to be registered in the CONCACAF A license course that's coming up shortly. So he's the new head coach at Harbour View Football Club. Let me know what you think about that. Actually, I think Byjeon Thomas is probably now the fourth head coach to be appointed by Harbour View since Ludley Bernard would have stepped away after winning the Jamaica Premier League and then spending an extra season as the head coach. He's now the technical director. So they would have appointed Jason Henry. Then they appointed Damian Stewart. Then they appointed Sydney McFarlane, and now they have gone on to appoint Byjeon Thomas as the head coach for the upcoming season. So Sydney McFarlane will be his assistant. The other assistants at Harbour View that was appointed, which I think are still there, is Nicholas Beckett, former player, and of course Christopher Harvey, who is familiar with Byjeon Thomas as they would have worked together at Chapleton Maroons and also at Dunby Holding Football Club. Finally, in this one, Finnish Chapleton Maroons have appointed Donovan Duckie as their new head coach for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Veteran coach Donovan Duckie would have been around in the Jamaica Premier League for a number of years, would have coached at a number of clubs, to include Mount Pleasant Football Academy, Waterhouse Football Club, Humble Lion Football Club, Fear United, just to name a few. Duckie would have also worked in the national team as assistant coach to the senior team as well as head coach for Jamaica's under-23 team. That's the last time we had an Olympic qualifier. He was a head coach for that team. So Duckie is the new head coach at Chapleton Maroons for the upcoming season. They have club has also appointed Ricardo Martin as his assistant for the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Martin was also an assistant coach at Very Phoenix United last season in the Jamaica Premier League. So he's now gone over to Phoenix Chapleton where he'll be an assistant coach. Also would have worked as an assistant coach, in the Phoenix Academy. He's coaching Los Perfectos female team. Recently completed his CONCACAF C license with the Jamaica Football Federation, as well as he would have also coached at Mona High School in the Manning Cup where he would have won the Manning Cup title as well as the World Cup title last season. So Ricardo Martin will be the assistant coach for Donovan Duckie for Phoenix Chapleton Maroons in the upcoming Jamaica Premier League season. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, share thoughts in the comment section. For great JPL content, you're already in the right space. Bomb Sports, YouTube. I'm out.